Hello and a very warm welcome to today's live stream. My name is Uzair and it is 10th of March 2023, 3 p.m. in the UK. Every weekday on a Tuesday and Friday, I go live and talk about Google Ads, YouTube ads, digital, anything and everything to help you generate more leads or sales using the power of Google and YouTube. So, as always, we've got some wonderful questions which have been sent across by our subscribers, followers, and fans. So I'll go through them um, in a minute and get them started. But if you have any questions and you're live, then please put them around this video in the description box or wherever you see the comment box um, video. So this is being live streamed on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and what's the last one? Facebook. And so very warm welcome to everyone who is watching this live. We'll get this show going. And let me share my screen. Where is my? Oh, there it is. I've got so many tabs opened up. It's impossible to find something very quickly. Okay. All right. So you should be able to see my screen. I just want to make sure everything is working fine before we actually get going. I think it is working fine. All right. So just give me one moment, please. I'll just be back in a tick. Oh, is it gone? Huh? Yeah. Okay. So let's get the show started. All right. So if you have any questions, start putting them in and I'll answer them in the sequence or order they've been received. I would truly appreciate that if you do like content at these live streams, that give us a little like, share, and a thumbs up because it tells the YouTube gods that what we create is being watched and liked by others. And if you would like a free 30-minute Google Ads audit of your Google Ads account with me, then please get in touch with me via our social media channels, website, or wherever. And we'll hop on a call. The only caveat is that we can use that recording for our social media platforms. That's it. Okay, so let's get the first one going. First question is I'm going to increase this a bit so those of you watching on a mobile phone can see it a bit better. That's gone a bit wider. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Okay, so the question is, does the Google tag go on every page or just a thank you page to track conversions? So there are various types of tags which you need to put up on a website. The global site tag is the one which goes on every page. A specific conversion tag will go on a very specific thank you page for that conversion. So let's say we've got, I'm going to talk about Google Ads service or something we are offering, right? And then we've got another one for YouTube Ads service. I will enlarge that a bit. Okay. So this one will have its own thank you page. And this one will have its own thank you page. You want to keep them separate. Don't send both the form submissions to the same thank you page. You keep them separate so you know how many have come through here and how many have come through this one. So that only will go on that particular page, not on all the pages or on multiple pages. The conversion tag should only go on the thank you page. For an e-commerce, there's only one thank you page because it's always has got that dynamic value. So that's different, but I'm talking about lead generation right now. So so to answer your question, Nathan, yes, the site tag goes across all the pages. The remarketing tag goes across all the pages. Obviously, that's the site tag. But it's a specific conversion. When you set up a conversion in Google Ads, you will get the label and the what's that called, the ID, conversion ID. You put them just on that one and on that one. So hope that helps. All right. My Google Ads account started from a week ago, started 23 days. Okay, okay. I got good calls, everything going good, but the last 4 days I'm getting no calls. Daily 1 to 3 clicks, that's it. And the impressions are about 215 to 250. Like call ad only, I'm running. Please give me solution. Okay, so what I understand is you started your campaign about 23 days ago. You were getting good calls. You don't specify how many calls you were getting, and now how many calls has it dropped down to. So, by the looks of it, what has happened is a couple of things. You may have inadvertently put in a negative keyword, which is blocking the traffic. Another thing could be you may have changed something with the bids, where a lot of people try to make changes far too quickly and start reducing the target CPA. That could be an issue, or reduce the keyword bids. That could be an issue. So that's why you're not getting the impressions. Because what I can see over here is you're saying you're only getting 1 to 3 clicks. If you're getting 1 clicks and you get one call, then your conversion rate needs to be 100%. And it well, it can be, but not every day. So you need a lot more clicks and a lot more impressions. Impressions 215, 250 is nothing. So you need to increase the bids. And the third thing which I would say is maybe lots of competitors have come in and started bidding aggressively. So you are losing out, you are being outranked and outbidded by your competitors. So have a look at these three things without looking at your actual campaign. I can't tell you what should be done, but these are the things which I will start looking at. So I can see quite a few questions coming through. So please carry on, put them in, and I'll tend to them towards the end. Okay. Hi, Rohit. My Google ad was suspended, stating to provide business account verification. I do not own any business, just was trying to practice affiliate marketing. Can you give me advice about it? Secondly, how do you pay for call only as if needed? All right. So it's two questions. Part one. Um, so you need to verify yourself. The reason why Google asks for verifications is it needs to know that you are the person who say who you are, right? So they need to verify this. So even if you are running as a solopreneur or sole trader and you don't have a business, they still need to verify that you are Rohit. They don't know Rohit right now. Well, they do know all of us more than we know ourselves, but they just need to verification, and that is why it is required. So answer the questions, send the verification, and your account should be unsuspended. Secondly, how do you pay for your call only ads if needed? Well, every time you get a click, you get charged, whether you get the call or not. Somebody clicks on your ads, you will get charged. That's why it's called CPC, cost per click. How do I practice after completing Google Ads course without any client work? Okay. This is one of the most common questions asked, and the answer will be that you need to try and get some work as an apprentice with some company or with somebody or as a freelancer. Start doing little jobs, small jobs, things like checking the conversion tag is working fine, ads are approved. So these are the things which one needs to be done, but you can do this without much experience. And then as you keep doing these, you will gain experience. And then the person who has hired you will give you more responsible jobs like changing page, pausing keywords, bringing in new search terms as keywords, and so on. So start small, do the trivial tasks of checking everything is set up properly, which we need to do this for every client account, and then hopefully you will be able to get your own clients. But unfortunately, right now, without any experience, I would not recommend nor advise that you client go after looking for clients because you're going to waste the money and you're not experienced enough to run Google Ads. So try and find somebody or somewhere who's going to let you uh, become an apprentice or an intern. Some companies will hire you and pay you for that, and some won't. That's up to you how you wish to go forward. Okay, William. Do you keep increasing max CPC? I think you're trying to say until you get impressions. Yes, that's right. Or do you use the keyword planner and set to high range bid first? You can have a look at the highest bid and set it up because if Google says the highest bid range is $52 and you put 52, you probably will not get charged 52. You'll only get charged 1p more than the second best competitor or the ad rank advertiser. So you can either go slowly and keep increasing, or you take that big jump and say, okay, I want instant traffic. I don't care. I'm not going to wait and figure out what's the sweet spot for the CPC. So you can do it both ways. Okay. So this is the email we got. The leads I'm getting from my Google search ads campaigns are of poor quality. Not a single lead is converting, and they are not showing right intent. What should I do to improve my leads quality? All right. So there's a couple of things you can do. First of all, look at your keywords and the search terms and see if it has got the intent or not. If they are good and you're getting the right and relevant click from that person who is looking at your ad and coming onto your website or your landing page, that's where you need to qualify or disqualify them. The easiest way to do that is setting up a form and you ask them certain questions. And if they don't answer right um, the right way, then you know that they're not the right lead or potential customer for me. So you can disqualify them, and you can do these by in high level, Wufu, and all these forms where if the answer is a no, then it disqualifies them and it just takes them to a thank you page where it says, I'm sorry, but we cannot help you right now. So they won't even come to you as a lead. They just get disqualified. And then you give them a different offer, show them a different video, or give them something else so that you keep that communication with them. They keep believing in you that, yes, right now they are not a good fit for you, but in the future they may well be. So you don't want to just tell them to go away. What you want them to do is to keep following you, keep pushing them down the funnel. So eventually, when the time is right for them, they come back to you and they become your lead or a client. So the form is one of the best way to change the questions, change the questionnaire, and then you start to see that whether how they have replied is good enough for you or not. So for me, Let's say I'm looking for clients who spend more than $5,000 a month on Google Ads. So in one of the questions, we will have how much are you spending per month? If it's 1,000, then we know they're not the right client for me. So it's easily um, you can shift through these leads whether they're good or not. Hi, Mohammed from Gujranwala, Pakistan. I want to work as a Google Ads campaign manager. I need unpaid internship. Please assist me. At the moment, Mohammed, unfortunately, we are not hiring right now, but um, stay tuned. I always put it up on our social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, everywhere that we are looking for somebody. But we don't ask anyone to work for us for free. We always pay them. And that's what I believe in. So we don't want to take advantage of anybody. But thanks for sending this question. All right. I've got quite a few questions lined up on the chat. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Please don't wait until the very last moment because there's a 30-second delay and I may not be able to see what you've sent. And I'll answer them in the order I received. Okay, digital funder. How can I increase conversion for my e-commerce website? There's lots of ways, give them an offer which they can't say no to. Um, change the call to action button, and put up a video, show the benefits and the features of your product. And one of the best ways to increase conversion rate is to use high quality photography and photos. That will increase your conversion rate. So don't skimp. Don't just take the photo with your iPhone and put it up. You want to increase and you're serious about increasing your conversion rate on your e-com website, then you need to invest in good photography. Copywriting, great copywriting as well, right? So that people fall in love with your product as soon as they read the headline. Change the headline, change the subheadline, the description. All these things need a lot of work. You can't just throw in a few photos, write a headline and the description. If it's not working, you've got to keep changing and tweaking. So there's lots of things you need to work on, and one at a time. Change the photo and see what happens. Then change the headline or the title and things like that. Keep optimizing until you start to see the results. Okay. Google AdSense last 10 days in progress. Why? I don't know what you mean, Subra. Can you rephrase your question because I'm not with you as to what you are asking? In Google Keyword Planner, first position bid shows 70 cents for specific keyword, but Google suggests 120 manual CPC. What can I do? So the keyword planner is like a estimate. Don't go by that. Oh, Google is saying 70p. Why is it charging me 120? It all depends on how many competitors there are. As simple as that. So that bid will keep updating and changing in real time. So as long as you are getting the impressions, the clicks, and not losing out on the impression share, your bids need to be competitive. And yeah, you want to show your ads as many times as possible when somebody searches for that keyword. So I won't stress too much about what Google says. It's actually what we are getting. And if I'm paying more and my conversion rate goes high, it doesn't matter because my cost per conversion will go down if my conversion rate is high. I don't want a cheap click and a lower conversion rate because then my cost per conversion will go up. As simple as that. Hi, Leonard. Thanks for being here. Okay, Shivanand. Are my Google Ad account suspended for unacceptable business practices policy, which was active account until Feb 17th? Why didn't Google give call support to solve this issue? Well, until COVID, they used to have a call support, and after that, they choose not to do it. I cannot answer that, my friend. Only Google can. So until they have the call center back to business, we won't have the call support, unfortunately. But then you should go through it and see what went wrong, whether you verified your business or not, and what did you violate as per the Google's policies, and try to rectify it and appeal again. Can you talk about more about YouTube ads policy and bridge page website? Okay, so this is what you're referring to is affiliate marketing, where you don't want to send um, your affiliate. You do not need to set up your affiliate links in your ad copy or the URL because it will get suspended. So what you have is called a bridge page. So if I'm selling or promoting this product, right? What I would do is I would not send them my traffic to that company's website. I will create a new page, the best mug in the world review or something like that. So the best way to do that is create a little review page of that product. Make it a nice page so that people can watch a video, read the benefits, features, or whatever all the information you have about that product, and then put the button, buy now, sign up now, or whatever, and then it will take them to the page of that company with your hop link or the affiliate link, and that's how you would do it. And then you keep on optimizing it. So you say, okay, I get 100 clicks, 100 people land on my website, on my review page or the bridge page. And then out of that, how many go through to the company page or the actual product page, and how many end up buying. And that's how you would work out your traffic and the conversions and the conversion rate. Is it possible to get conversions within a month on e-commerce website through Google Ads? Yes, of course. We can get conversions within a matter of hours or minutes as soon as the ads are approved and you start to get clicks and visitors to your site. Yeah, absolutely. There's no hard and fast rule that you have to wait a month. Yes, you will get the customer acquisition at a higher price initially because the campaigns have not been optimized. So if your ROAS you're looking at is, let's say, 6x, initially you might get a 3x. And then as you keep on optimizing, cut out the wasted spend, the expensive bits in the campaign and the audiences, and you start optimizing it, then you start to go from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 and reach your target ROAS, and then you start scaling it up. What's the relationship between ad position and ad rank of a text ad? Is the same. So, so ad rank would be the top four. Ad rank, the advertiser who has got ad rank one would be the number one position. Number two would be number two. The advertiser with ad rank three would be ad rank number three and four. So basically, it's pretty much the same thing. So you want to be number one or two most of the time. Okay. So my website and thank you page both are on separate domains. How to set up conversion tracking for this situation, because I've tried every method, but my conversion are not showing. Thank you. So is it because payment processing is done on a separate page, and can you not send them back through web to your website domain page as a thank you page once they paid up? If it's a lead generation, then you have overcomplicated this matter. Why are you having two domains? First of all, I don't know. There's no reason for it. All you need to do is to have, you know, www.yourwebsite.com as your landing page, and then yourwebsite.com/, thank you, or whatever, same domain. That's it. But if it's an e-commerce, which I know sometimes you have to take them to a separate domain, you make the payment, but then the forwarding redirect URL should be back onto your domain name, and that's where you will be able to set up your thank you page and your pixel. Because on those third party processing pages or payment pages, you can't put the pixel in. TCP or TROS for lead gen, going after form fills and then the contact center ring the user. Um, Personally speaking, for lead generation, uh, TROAS is if you can let Google know the actual conversion value of a lead, and it can be done through offline imports, then Google will know exactly how much each lead value is. Because if it's a TCPA, then you're going on average. You can do it two ways. One, make, let's say every time you get a lead, it costs you $100, and 1 in 10 converts. That means it costs you $1,000, right, to acquire a customer. But every time somebody becomes a customer, some people may spend 2,000, some may spend 5,000. So Google needs to know. So what you do is you either make an average that every lead, the value of lead, every time you get a lead, you are potentially earning 2,000 or 1,500 or whatever. Then you can carry on running at TCPA. If you can bring that conversion value back into Google Ads, that's the best way and the most scientific way of doing this. Google will know this keyword, this attribute, this campaign is the most profitable, and then you keep putting the maximum budget to that campaign because you know that that keyword is my golden nugget keyword. I don't want to lose any impression share because every time I get a conversion, I get the best ROAS from it. So that would be my recommendations. Currently, they're running TROAS, but I think they can get better results with TCP. Well, it's not a case of getting better results, but it's a case of getting the, you got to analyze um, your data and see what works best for you. Okay. Yes, I've created the landing page, thank you page separately because to make my payment on my website, I have to send customers to that landing page. Yeah, so send them back to your thank you page on your domain and then put the conversion tag on there. That's how you would do it. Okay, I'm just going to check if there are any other questions. I think we've covered everybody. Got one more. How to add regular custom audience in Facebook ads? I can't. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I only focus on Google ads. That's it. So there is a way you can add audiences in Facebook ads. Just you'll need to Google or YouTube some videos and find out. It's fairly straightforward, by the way. It's not very difficult. But I'm getting no conversions from Google Shopping ads. So then the problem could be the product, the price, the branding, the user experience on the page. There could be a number of reasons, the photos and so on. So you got to start optimizing your website, my friend. But you see, the thing is, even if you're cheaper than Amazon, people will still go to Amazon and buy that same product because they trust Amazon. They trust Amazon to deliver the goods every time on time. They trust if there's a problem, they can return the goods without any hassle or problem. That is why everybody loves Amazon. That is why Amazon is number one. It's not about the price. So many people come to me and say, okay, I'm going to keep it cheaper than Amazon. But then people will wonder, why is he so cheap? There must be something wrong that nobody is selling it this cheap. So being too cheap is also a problem, and it's not the best strategy. You've got to provide value and service and get them to see that buying it from you will give them a better experience and better value for money. And don't just keep on running on cutting prices. You will never make a profit. Okay. How a junior Google as advertisers lands an intern interview. Keep trying, keep knocking on doors, keep emailing them. LinkedIn is a great way. And this is how you would do it. If so, I'm, let's say, your potential employer. I'm always looking, not always, but when we do look for, when we are looking for people, we would, first of all, I would go on LinkedIn and see my feed, who is regularly updating content which is valuable to others. Because if you have a post on LinkedIn or YouTube and I come across your video or your post, then I know that you know your stuff. Oh yeah, this guy knows his stuff. He's talking sense. He puts up really good information which helps others. So it's free. If you haven't got anything, instead of going out knocking on doors, LinkedIn is the best way to do it. Start networking, joining the conversations on LinkedIn with other like minded marketeers. And very soon somebody will notice you and pick you up. No problem at all. I can promise you that. But you have to do the work. So, along with shopping, I should I run SCAG campaign and branding campaign as well. Again, it depends on your budget, the structure of your account. SCAG doesn't work anymore. I would not recommend it. But yes, you can segment those out by categories. So you have one campaign for mobile phones, another one for TVs, and so on. But in the mobile phones that have separate ad groups, one for iPhone 7, one for iPhone 8, and so on, because the ad has to be different. I'm talking referring to search campaigns right now, search text campaigns. So that's what you need to do. Branding campaigns, yes, absolutely. If there is brand traffic, is the lowest hanging fruit. Always go with that. That's the first thing. Remarketing, don't forget about that. So yeah, I will run every kind of ads. Thanks, Abdelillah. I hope I've pronounced your name properly. Uh, it's too high, up to 10,000 per month. Is that the budget? I'm not sure what that 10,000 per month is. Budget is 10,000 per month. Okay, see, I mean, look, 10,000 a month is in Google terms not huge or big. We have campaigns which are running hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. So yes, 10,000 is it's a decent budget. It's not Mickey Mouse, money. So you've got the money and you've got the budget. So you have a strategy. Search, shopping, video, display, remarketing video, remarketing, display, performance max, separate, segment them out, run all of them and see what's bringing you the best returns. Getting traffic up to 5,000 customers, but no conversions. What do you mean? You're getting 5,000 customers, but no conversions. A customer is a conversion. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, I've got to move on because I've got another appointment. Thank you so much for all your lovely questions and thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it because it'll be pretty boring to just me and my computer talking to each other, or I talk to my computer. All right, so have a great weekend, everyone. I'll catch up with you guys next week. So till then, I have some more questions ready for me and I'll try my best to answer them for you. So have a great weekend and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.